All right, the Trump administration finding Harvard University violated the civil rights of Jewish students by failing to address campus anti-Semitism. The administration is threatening to cut off all funding now unless Harvard makes adequate changes. Here on that is Harvard alumnus Shabbos Kestenbaum. He sued the university over campus anti-Semitism and settled earlier this year. Welcome to you first. Please do give us your thoughts on the findings here that Harvard violated Jewish students' civil rights.
Sure. So the findings are very clear that Jewish students experienced systemic and pervasive discrimination at the hands of Harvard University. And it's really important to remember that Harvard in court is not disputing the findings of the federal government. They're not disputing the fact that there was this culture of anti-Semitism. They're simply saying that on procedural grounds, the Trump administration was wrong to withhold funds because first they should have held a hearing, then a 30-day pause, then a declaration that no voluntary agreement was reached. They're not even disputing the fact that they normalized, accepted, and celebrated a culture of discrimination. We've had Jewish students being told by their professors to leave the class because their Israeli nationality made others uncomfortable. We've had a Jewish student being spat on. Another was told Heil Hitler. A staff member challenged me to debate him as to whether Jews orchestrated 9/11. If this was any other minority group, the left would be demanding that we withhold their funds. But because it's the Trump administration, all of a sudden it's controversial and it's marred up in free speech when it has nothing to do with free speech and it has everything to do with action.
Shabbos, these are some of the findings of this investigation regarding anti-Semitism, specifically at Harvard. A majority of Jewish students experienced negative bias or discrimination while on campus. A quarter of Jewish students felt physically unsafe on campus. Jewish and Israeli students were assaulted. They were spit on. Jewish and Israeli students hid their religious identity for fear of being harassed. Anti-Semitic images were widely circulated among the Harvard community. We know all this. We were covering it in the moment as it was happening. Karoline Leavitt responded to all this. This was in the White House press briefing yesterday, responding to the findings. Listen.
The Harvard campus was racked by demonstrations, as you all know, violent protests that violated the university's rules of conduct. The demonstrations called for genocide and murder, denied Jewish and Israeli students access to campus spaces. The administration has found them in violation of Title VI and has threatened to withhold their federal funding because if you break federal law, you should not be receiving federal tax dollars.
And this, of course, is unless they make adequate changes per the letter, failure to institute adequate changes immediately will result in the loss of all federal financial resources and continue to affect Harvard's relationship with the federal government. What would those adequate changes be from your view?
Well, first of all, Karoline Leavitt is absolutely right to condition the expenditure of federal dollars to ensuring that civil rights law is being upheld. In terms of adequate changing, number one, there would be a zero-tolerance policy on anti-Semitism, the same way there already is a zero-tolerance policy on racism and sexism and homophobia. Jews are not asking for special treatment under the law. We're asking for equal treatment under the law. You would ensure that there was intellectual diversity. 97% of the faculty at Harvard University identify as liberal, and I'm a recovering liberal, but I know that it is not good for an institution of higher learning to have zero viewpoint diversity. You would ensure that the hundreds of millions of dollars in donations that Harvard receives annually from anti-democratic, anti-Western, anti-Semitic countries, Russia, China, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, were being disclosed. Harvard isn't even transparent about where they get their money from. You would ensure that professors who cancel classes, encouraging their students to take part in violent protests, are disciplined. So at its core, we are not asking for new laws. We're not asking for new policies. We are asking that the laws and policies already on the books are enforced. And it is a damn shame that it took years and years for us to get to this point. And thank God we have allies in the White House who are ensuring that all students are treated equally.
So the threat is if they don't make the changes, then they're going to pull all federal funding, right? And they're going to lose their relationship with the federal government. But based on the findings today from this investigation, do you believe that they should now lose their federal funding, Harvard?
Absolutely. Harvard already admitted in their anti-Semitism task force report a few months ago that they allowed this culture of civil rights laws to be violated. They admitted that they were at fault for doing this. And I got to say, when Dwight Eisenhower in the 1950s told racist schools that refused to integrate, when he told them that if you refuse to allow black students into your classes, we are going to withhold federal funds, he was absolutely right. When President Obama told schools that had a pervasive problem with sexual assault that we will withhold funds unless you get get this issue addressed, we applauded him. But when it comes to anti-Semitism, when the Trump administration says that the expenditure of federal dollars is also a representation of our values, and therefore, if you violate the rights of Jewish students, we're not going to give you federal dollars, all of a sudden, the left is up in arms. And this really underscores a pervasive problem in our culture, because this is an amalgamation of a greater societal ill, where the far left have made martyrs out of some of the most unsympathetic causes you can conceive of. MS-13, Mahmoud Khalil, and Harvard University, a university that has more money than most countries' GDP, $54 billion. So please explain why the average American taxpayer needs to be bailing out and funding an institution that A, violates the civil rights of its own students, and B, allows a culture of discrimination and celebrates it on a daily basis. So thank God we now have a president who is saying we are not going to give you one penny unless you have structural reforms.
Yeah, and despite all these findings, Harvard is still pushing back, as we know. They're objecting to the government's allegations, saying that they've done their own report on anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias. They've found ways to strengthen their internal policies, they say. They disciplined violators in response to the government investigation. And they're saying that Harvard is far from indifferent on this issue and strongly disagrees with the government's findings. We'll see where all of this goes and what happens with the funding ultimately. We appreciate you coming back on the program. Thank you so much, Shabbos.
Thank you.
All right, John.
Thanks very much.